Dude, that kind of reminds me of one of my acid stories. Do we got time for an acid story?
Yeah. You got 12 minutes.
Oh, nice. Okay, I can do it in 12 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, anyways.
LSD.
Yes, it was my first time buying the acid, right?
Oh, man.
And, okay, so I was home alone, because I made sure it was on a night where I was going to be home alone, where I couldn't, my mom wouldn't walk in and be like, what the fuck are you doing,
Okay.
Like, see me all, like, wigging out. So I'm home alone, sitting on the couch in the living room, and I pop this thing in my mouth, just let it sit in there, soak and everything.
How much?
Fuck, I don't know. It was just one, whatever they're called nowadays. One hit, I guess.
One hit.
Yeah, okay, so just
okay.
one of them. It was my first time.
Okay.
And so I'm sitting there watching Family Guy, right? Just kind of, it's a funny show. I like it. Anyways.
You're not hurting anybody.
No, hell no.
You're not there's nothing wrong with that.
No, so I'm watching it, right? Waiting for it to kick in, because I don't know how long it'll take. Maybe half hour passes, something like that. And I'm watching Family Guy still, and then, Brian in Family Guy, the outline of him.
Of the dog.
Yeah, it started to wave. Like, it was like waving, And so I'm like, oh shit, it's kicking in.
Kind of convulsing.
Yes, or I like to say waves.
Okay, yeah.
Or when like the hood of your car is really hot and you can see the little
Yeah,
it's just like that,
Okay.
his outline. And so anyways, I'm like, oh my god, I feel awesome. I'm so pumped up. I love this shit. Let's go for a walk, right? So
well,
yeah.
That's one idea.
Anyway, so I put on my flip-flops, I'm wearing shorts because it's a summer night. And so I go walk around, I go down the block and I'm like, okay, I'll just go for a walk for one block, And then so, I go another block and I'm like, oh, it's just one more block, right? And then I go another block, of course. And then there's this apartment complex and then our stupid little elementary school.
Okay.
And there's a fence in between
the apartment complex and the elementary
school.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to let them know.
Yeah. It's hard to explain, but anyways.
It's a chain link fence, maybe about 5 feet tall.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And the grass in between the walls of the apartments and the fence were like really high, like 6-7 inches.
Okay.
And so I walked through the parking lot.
Are you wearing pants or shorts?
Shorts. I was wearing shorts.
Okay.
And so I walked through the parking lot of the apartments, just, I don't know, fucking around, right?
Yeah.
And then so I go to the fence, and then so I'm like, okay, I'll turn around and start walking home. And I'm walking on this grass.
Because you reached the fence and you've gone far enough.
Yeah, I'm just like, fuck it, I'll just turn around.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Dead end.
Yeah, and so I'm walking on this grass, right? And it's like every step I take, the grass like folds on my feet, on top of my feet.
Right.
And it feels amazing. It's like I'm walking on a fucking cloud. And it was just the best thing ever, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going home. Anyways, I walk all the way down the fence and everything. I'm going home. I feel like taking a different road to go home because there's 2 roads you can get to my house. And
2 residential streets?
Yes.
Okay.
Residential streets. And so I'm going down this road. It's fucking dark as shit because there's tall-ass trees. No light anywhere.
What time would it be?
What time? Probably fucking 11, maybe midnight, something like that.
Right.
And so I'm walking down the street. I get maybe like a quarter of the way down. And so I start kind of narrating everything I do. I don't know why. I just started narrating everything.
Out loud?
No. In my head.
In your mind. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I might have said it under my breath a little bit. It's hard to remember.
Yeah.
And I don't know why, but I get this strange like thought in my head. What if there's somebody behind me? So I whip around real fast, right? There's fucking no one there.
Yeah.
No one there. Okay, so I turn around, I keep walking. I'm like, oh, there's fucking no one there. It's like, what if he hid in the bushes when I turned around? So I fucking turn around again, there's no one there, right?
Yeah.
So I keep going, and then it's like I keep talking in my head about the guy. I'm like, okay, he's walking faster. He's getting closer. He's getting closer. I whip around.
So you're like in the mind of the other person.
Well,
you're like having an out-of-body experience. Like you're almost watching yourself.
No.
No?
Kind of, actually, yeah, a little bit.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, now that I think about it, yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
But this guy was completely like dark. Like he was just a shadow in my head.
Yeah,
so,
dude, yeah.
Anyways, I keep going, I walk a little faster, and then...
what is this reminding me of? Yeah.
It's kind of like your story, you just keep going faster and faster, looking at the bushes and everything. Anyways, let me go on.
Okay, but wasn't there just for 1 minute, wasn't there a Harry Potter movie where, like, he could see someone else and then, like, he, like, went back or whatever and it was actually him? Or something like that? Never mind.
No, I don't think so.
Like in Harry Potter, like he was like, there's someone else here, and then like he knew that there was somebody else there, and then like in the end of the story, he goes back in time, and it was actually him, like watching him.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it sounds
so
kind of familiar.
someday when you're older, you're gonna go back in time, and it's gonna be you following you.
Remember, I was telling you the story when we were on our way to State Line, and I said that.
Yeah, dude. Okay, so
Okay.
continue your joke.
All right, it's not a joke; it's a story, dude.
Okay, continue your joke.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Anyway, so I'm walking faster, and in my head, I keep narrating. I'm like, okay, the guy's walking faster, he's getting close, so I keep whipping around, right? And then so I start kind of running, or actually slow, like a jog, you know. And in my head, I'm like, okay, the guy's fucking jogging. He's getting closer. He's gonna get you. So I whip around. Nobody there, right?
Yeah.
This happens so many times, and then so I start like running.
How close are you?
This all happened like within like a block.
Yeah.
Like this first part, like
Yeah.
I went a block.
But it was a lifetime.
Yeah, it seemed like it. And then so I start running, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, the guy's running. He's behind me. He's really close. So I whip around. There's nobody there. So I'm like, oh my God. So I start fucking just sprinting as fast as I can. And I'm like, oh my God, the guy's right behind me. So I just run. I book it. I don't turn around again. I run to my front door, open it, slam it shut, look out the window, and stare there for like half an hour. Just waiting to see if there's somebody there.
You're waiting for somebody to come walking by.
Yeah, just to see if there's anybody there. And there was no one.
Dude.
No one. That was
Yeah.
so fucking scary, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I do after that? I pop in the movie Dude, Where's My Car? And fucking forget about the whole thing.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I was like, oh my God.
You shouldn't have gone for a walk.
I know, right?
Yeah.
And unless I was like with a friend.
Yeah, you need a wingman.
Yeah, totally.
Buddy system.
Fuck, yeah.